Good afternoon, everybody. Just getting out my tablet, and I'm just gonna be doing coloring with more of my drawings. Just art and chill today. So sit back, relax, and welcome. Hi, Danny. Oh, thank you. Welcome to AstroGoth Dark Mode. Ooh. Ah. Photoshop. Boop. Where's my... Okay, there it is. Which one do I want to color today? How did you do that? Oh, that's a good question. Blah, 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 blah. Let me open one of these bad boys. So basically... so the program I'm currently using for VTubing, it's called VC Face, and it has a bloom filter. Normally your bloom filter is supposed to be for like giving you this very gentle, soft glow of like kind of like an anime kind of aesthetic, because like more modern anime, especially with digital, has a lot of like, oh, it's a soft glow over the whole character or over the whole screen sort of thing. So that's what it's for. I was playing with it and I'm like, wait. It basically just makes the brightest parts glow. So I intentionally went into my model and made an alternate version of the model. Every time I make an edit to my model, it's not like a toggle like for cool VTubers. It's, I have to resave the model and change some things. But, so I made a dark mode version of my model where I just put over like an opacity layer of the parts I want to be dark and leave not dark the parts I want to appear glowing. So I just kind of did that. I just kind of darkened everything I want dark. And then because of the bloom filter that I can use on VC Face, it makes the bright parts glow. So it gives me kind of this cool aesthetic going on, which is something I've been meaning to try because I'm really jealous of VTubers that can like really make it look cool. Like Iron Mouse has a dark mode version of her character where she's got like these face tattoos that glow and stuff, and it looks super awesome. And I'm like, wait, I can just do that. So let's friggin' go. So that's literally all it is. It was pretty dang simple to do because, well, I mean, I know what I'm doing, but like, there's an idea for you. If like, I can just turn off the bloom filter, so I'll go ahead and show what that looks like. Let's see. Effect settings, bloom, turn off bloom. So without the bloom filter, it looks like this. So this is me. I just kind of like darkened parts I wanted to be dark and left alone the layers that I wanted to be light, like my freckles and stuff. And because of the bloom filter, I can just go boom, and it makes the bright parts kind of glow. I can make it like more extreme, but this is the settings I wanted at. I can just make, you know what? I'll show it. I'll color intensity. Bwah! What did you effing say to me? Oh gosh, it's kind of a nightmare if you like go too extreme on it. Blah. All right, there's no control Z, so I have to do this gently, manually. There we go. Boom. So yeah, there's tons of like filters in VC Face that you can play with. And for like dark games, like I'm going to be doing Observation Duty very soon, which is a primarily like black and white game. So I'm like, oh, I could put on a filter where my whole avatar is black and white. And then I showed my sister this work in progress of AstroGoth Dark Mode, and she's like, dude, you should wear that for like when you're playing a dark game. And I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's pull this one out. It's just gonna be like a version of my model I'll pull every once in a while because it's fun. But yeah, that's how I did that. It's super easy to do. Because I am a diddly darn digital arts master, and it's super easy for me to do. So yeah, that's just the quick rundown on that one. Let's see, what's the latest version of my OC that I have colored? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one. so that way I can get her proper skin tone. Because the very first drawing I did, or coloring I did of Taya, her hair was a lot brighter of a red, and I'm like, it's kind of garish. But like, to be fair, I used a photograph of a natural redhead to color pick from, because I'm really bad at like choosing my own colors, especially with how my two different monitors disagree on colors drastically. Like on my main monitor that I'm looking at for my Photoshop, the colors are super freaking muted. They're kind of like desaturated, and then on my other monitor it's like kind of bright. So I just don't know which monitor to trust. Probably the second one, the one that's more bright, but oof. It's kind of hard to tell what I'm doing here with colors. But yeah, just the original color I got for Taya after like color picking a photograph of a natural redhead, like the color I picked was just too bright, so I toned it down a bunch. So I'm gonna do a little bit of coloring on like one piece until I get bored, and then I'll probably click on another piece. Let's see. Take our sketch layer and put it on multiply, and then bibbity bop, bibbity boop, we can color under the boop. Did I rhyme boop with boop? Probably. There we go, now we can color. We can color directly under the drawing without having to be like a pastel nightmare. So if you want to practice like digital art, like maybe you're a new digital artist, you just got yourself a drawing tablet and you want to practice using your tools, I highly recommend just kind of playing with coloring something first. So you could just easily pick up a manga page from a manga you like, or just a manga page you think is pretty, and you can practice coloring it. There was somebody I met at Institute a while ago who was doing, like, they brought their laptop. I used to bring my laptop to Institute too, where I would do digital art on my laptop while listening to Institute lessons. But yeah, there's this other person that did the same thing. They brought their laptop to Institute so they could do digital art while at class. And what they were primarily doing was coloring manga pages. And they were doing the thing where, like, because they didn't know digital art well, so like, you don't know anything about layer mode, so they had their color on top of the liner, and then they had to like lower the opacity so you could still see the lines underneath. But that makes your colors pastel and kind of makes the liner disappear the thicker, like the less pastel you want it to appear. Like you're, oh yeah, I want like a nice, rich, bright color, but the line art disappears gradually, like the more intense you want it. So if you want to still see the line art, you have to, oh no, put the opacity down. I'm like, no. Here's how you do it. I'm about to fix your life. Max opacity, 100%. Put it beneath, and then have the sketch layer, the line art layer, the manga layer, whatever you want to call it. Put it on blending mode, multiply. Just layer mode, multiply. That's it. Boom, your life is saved. Like when you're a beginner artist, you probably have no idea what those things mean. You probably don't even know they're there. Most art programs will have layer modes, and multiply is one of the absolute best ones. So if you're doing something that's specifically like, oh, it's a manga page where it's primarily like black and white, and you want the color to pop through, boom. Like, to me, and like most digital artists were like, yeah, that's super obvious. But if you're a beginner digital artist, dude, this is the stuff you need to hear. And I think digital art is super fun and Gucci, and I'd like to see more people get into it. I think it would be super cool and fun to like host a digital art class for beginners. It's like, how to be a beginner digital artist. These are things you should probably know right away. Here's how to get used to your tech. Here's how to get used to your tools, because just most software in general, it's like, oh no, where are all of my tools? I'm overwhelmed. There's too many tools everywhere. And there's a lot of like bells and whistles that are just everywhere, and they get confusing. And yeah, it's just too much for beginners. It helps to have like a sense of direction on where to go. This is the annoying part where I have to color the sketch manually. If this was like a digital liner, I would be able to just do fill buckets. Doing fill buckets with sketches only leads to tears. It makes like stray pixels fly freaking everywhere that I have to clean up anyway, and it's a waste of time, so it's like, ugh, why bother? Are you guys planning to do anything for Halloween? I don't have any like Halloween plans, but as far as like streaming, the entire month is going to be Halloween themed streams with like pumpkins and skeletons all over the stream. And for me, I already have like my whole month set. Like I'm going to be playing I'm on observation duty, pretty much all of them. There are 5 of those. I say pretty much all of them because number 3 isn't like the others. I don't know what it's like, but everyone says Observation Duty 3 isn't mechanically like all the rest in the series, so you might as well not bother touching it. I do have it. I have no idea what it's like. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to do Observation Duty 2, because that one, in my opinion, is a bit more like visually graphic than the rest of them are. Like, they just decided to get a little more hardcore intense on that. It's not, like, the worst in the world, so I'm trying to decide if I want to skip it or not. Like, maybe just for that one, I'll have, like, an extra content warning that's, like, warning graphic images. Because in general, I'm going to have, like, a warning that's, like, warning, spooky game, jump scares. You know, these are going to be games that have jump scares and are generally spooky. I got really into these games because Game Grumps started playing them, and I'm like, what's this game? I've never heard of it. And I just clicked it because there's an episode where they play it with Jaden Animations. And I'm like, I'm in the mood for a guest Grumps. This one has Jaden Animations. Let's click on it. And it was Observation Duty 1. And I got way into the game right away. So generally, my favorites are going to be Observation Duty 1, 4, and 5. So 3 is because it's so mechanically different. I don't know if I'm going to bother playing it. And then number 2, I like it, but I'm not really sure I'm into like the extra mile they went to make it like more graphic visually. So I might skip that one. I'm still thinking about it, so I'll see what people have to say. I've seen Jacksepticeye play the game with his girlfriend. Yes, I did go check out more people who were playing Observation Duty, and I did watch the one with Jack and his GF. But overall, like, you guys know me. I freaking love Game Grumps. And I love watching them play junk like that. Like, even Dan hates horror games so much, but he actually gets way into Observation Duty and gets really invested, and he finds it fun. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty stupid game, but I like it. So, and I think it would be a really good stream game because basically anybody watching can also participate. So it can be fun for viewers to watch. Because it's just kind of like an advanced spot the difference game. It's like, oh no, the chairs moved across the room. Or, oh no, that can of beans moved 5 inches to the left. Woo! You know, and my job is to spot the difference. Like, did something move sort of deal. And if somebody in chat happens to spot something, they can tell me, and then I can, like, you know, fill it in and then get that fixed. That's basically the object of the game. Majority of the game is, did the can of beans move 5 inches to the left? Or is there a spooky ghost man? But if there's a spooky ghost man, it's super obvious. Nobody needs to tell me that's there. But yeah, occasionally there's spooky ghosts and then they'll like scream at the camera or something. And it'll be like a jump scare. But honestly, the spooky jump scares are super rare. But one of my favorite things about it is like, oh, this kind of reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's. You look at the cameras, maybe the animatronics will move, that sort of deal. But in FNAF, when an animatronic moves across the room or moves to another room, the camera goes static for a moment while it does that. And I always thought that was kind of lame. In Observation Duty, at least the first couple, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure this is true for the rest of them, but definitely in number 1, and this is one of the things that drew me to it, is when objects move, they move in real time. So if you happen to be on that camera when an object moves, you will see it move. And I love that. I definitely much prefer that. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yes, observation duty 4. At the very least, I do remember an instance where the grump saw an object move. So yeah, I just remember that. But yeah, it's just, it's a stupid game. I like it. What of it? It's like, I remember a few weeks ago I was watching a streamer, so his name is Neat McKinley. He mostly plays Animal Crossing. If you like Animal Crossing streamers, go watch Neat McKinley. He's great. So I caught him playing a little bit of Observation Duty 1, and he was just finishing up, and by the time he was done, he was like, hey, I'm sorry to anybody who are like huge Observation Duty fans. This game sucks and is stupid. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. But, there you go. Like, I only knew that there was, like, the 4 games because at the time that was all the grumps had out. And I did go to Steam and go, should I get the full set of all 4 observation duties? And I sat on it and didn't buy it yet because I was still ho-humming. And then Game Grumps came out with them playing Observation Duty 5. And I'm like, there's a 5th one? And then I go to Steam, and then the bundle pack has been updated with the 5th one attached. I'm like, yep, I'm buying it. So I have all 5 observation duties, and that's pretty much all I have planned for October, which doesn't, when I put it that way, it doesn't sound super interesting. It's like, oh, you only have 1 game? It's like, well, it's 5 different games from the same series, but I mean, if I was doing streaming like 2 or 3 years ago, I guarantee my Halloween, my October stream would be dedicated to Five Nights at Freddy's and nothing else. Glad we're out of that era. Oh wow, oh wow. So yeah, Observation Duty 5 is just more of the same. It's mostly like number 4. Oh, FanX is my Halloween. Oh yeah, so Aki and I are planning to go to FanX. It looks like. So there's that. Because she was like, oh, I don't know if we should go. I don't know if we should go. And then she saw an update from one of our favorite YouTubers. What's her name? Cinema Therapy. If you don't watch Cinema Therapy, go watch it. That is a great YouTube channel. Anyway, apparently Cinema Therapy is going. They're not listed as, like, official panelists or anything, but they have a panel somewhere. And apparently they're going to have an extra thing where they go to theaters with their viewers and go watch Avatar or something. And we're trying to think if we want to do that. Because that sounds really fun. But we're also like, Avatar, like, is a really mediocre film. But it would be, I don't know. It sounds like a fun experience. I would totally go for it. And it's like, Avatar was boring and uninspired, but like it wasn't that bad of a film. I'm not gonna like hate on it till the ends of the earth like some other films I've unfortunately seen. But like, dude, when I was in film class in college, we watched Avatar, specifically the director's cut. So it had like an extra 15 minutes worth of footage in it that nobody wanted. So it was a little extra boring. You'll have to message me when you were going, yeah, sure. So yeah, that was something we were ho-humming. And then, gosh, there was another one my sister was interested in. I think it was another YouTuber that mentioned they were going. I can't remember which one. But yeah, so just, we were interested in some YouTubers we found out were going, and we're like, okay, yep, let's do it. Mostly she was like, yep, let's do it. And I was like, okay, let's friggin' go. Because I know like multiple of my friends said they wanted to go to FanX. So this looks like it's on the table. Everybody hydrate. I'm drinking my smoothie. Nom 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 nom. Are you going to be there for more than one day? We don't know. Or at least I don't know. So Aki is just the master of all scheduling. If you're like wondering what I'm doing, it's probably attached to what Aki is doing, because I'm just a very dependent personality. Aki's really good at like all the scheduling and organizing, and so I like letting Aki choose things for me. It's probably not great of a personality trait that I have, but I have it. I'm just like, you're the boss, you choose. And she knows when everything is, she knows where everything is. Like, I barely do any of the driving either. Especially this last year when we lived in Nevada. Sayonara, Nevada, you sucked. I went without a legal driver's license for many months. Partially because, so like right as we moved there, my driver's license expired. So I couldn't legally drive. And then the DMV was backed the frick up. So it took me 6 months to get an appointment. So I just went a great quantity of my recent years without driving. And now I'm like really skittish again. And I'm like, I just don't know how to drive anymore. How do I do this? I don't know how to drive. I'm nervous. At least the traffic here in Utah is way better. There's significantly less crazy people. Because, oh my gosh, Nevada is full of crazy people that just don't give an F. And I'm like, how'd you get your license? How'd you get your license? How? That is my eternal question. But anyway, goodbye, Nevada. You will not be missed. You sucked. Yeah, driving in Vegas was crazy. Yeah, dude. I mean, I hear it's worse in New York. So something about New Yorkers is that, like, it's more extreme or something about, like, you know, if you hit a pedestrian, then you get a fine or something, and then the pedestrian gets your money or something. So people will intentionally be reckless pedestrians for money or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I get wanting money, but that's your flesh vessel. You only get one of those. What the F is wrong with you? I genuinely don't understand. You only get one flesh vessel, bro. You need to take care of it. Oh gosh. So anyway, yeah, apparently New York driving is the worst. The taxi drivers have one heck of a job because, you know, they have a job where they have clients in the car, but then they also have to watch the frick out for crazy pedestrians. A lifetime of retirement money. No. No. I'm just saying, I think more people need therapy than people are willing to admit. Dude. It's like, I need therapy because I have mental health problems. Everyone else needs therapy because everyone's secretly a sociopath. It sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Neurotypicals, or I mean, I had it right the first time. Neurotypicals. Neurotypicals scare me. There's something wrong with those people. Or happy pill money, yeah. If you a dwuggy, you already have a long list of problems that need to be taken care of and you need therapy, so. Yikes. Gotta scrub your line art. Let's see, did you know what I was allowed to type on here? Did you know what I wasn't? Let me check this page. No, it didn't give me a message. And it probably didn't give me a message because you're a moderator, but that doesn't make sense because I'm like the main thing and it should tell me. But yes, for the record, I do have a ton of words banned just to be like super freaking safe. So at first, the only thing I had it set to was like, so you know how I have my Twitch chat appear on screen? That app that I use to do that alone was already like, oh, you can set words to not appear in chat. Like people can still type them in chat, but they won't appear on your screen. And I'm like, good. So first I just had it set to that, but then I finally found the part in Twitch itself where I could ban words that people couldn't type. So I have a long list of words people can't type. Now there were certain words I was debating whether I should ban, like Vaporeon, and if you know, you know. But I was like, nah, Vaporeon would be too stupid to ban, but I did consider it. It's like, do I have every naughty word I can think of banned? Well, of course I do. And then I have a few extra ones that I'm like, maybe they're not banned, but they're at least, let me as the broadcaster review them and decide if it's okay. Is it too sexy? Are you asking about the vocabulary words or Vaporeon? Because the answer is yes and yes. There, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you're probably better off not knowing. But TLDR, there is a very inappropriate meme revolving around Vaporeon, so I was very close to banning the word Vaporeon. Oh boy. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna come in here and they're gonna know how to get around my censors. But until then, it is what it is. Like, I had some, yeah, specifically with like the first set where it's just like, oh, like the words I have banned are not chat only. They're just kind of what they appear on my screen only. And I'm like, if I miss one, I miss one. And early stream, there was a naughty word I missed. And I'm like, okay, well now I know, not a big deal. I can just add it to my banned words list. And then I did. And now people can no longer type that particular word. Ha 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 ha. Too sexy. Yeah. That's a good enough title. Everybody hydrate. Num num num. And then also for the record, Twitch finally approved more of my emotes. So I now have Touch Grass and AstroGoth Pet Pet. You're welcome. Oh.
Hello, miss. Today we are coloring in Photoshop. And here we got our little sketch that I did traditionally on paper. And now I'm coloring it digitally. I wasn't very specific about the talking cute voice thing, like how long I'm supposed to do it. So I'm thinking about updating that particular redeem so it's more like positive affirmations in cute voice. So I have to get a few of those ready. But as far as my other redeem for singing in cute voice, I have it super updated and organized, and I get to use dice for it. I have my dice. I finally found my dice. Yeah! I should just do my Iron Mouse impression or my Chibidoki impression. Like, I'm a dragon! I'm a crystal dragon! I'm worth a lot of money on the black market. When I started streaming, because I added the VTuber thing to it, I did consider, what if I just did this voice the whole time and then people wouldn't recognize my voice? And instead of using a voice changer, because there are VTubers that do a voice. It's called voice acting, baby. But here's the thing about my cute voice. It gets straining after a few minutes. There's no way I would be able to do this for like 2 hours. Because it's like this, I don't know how to describe it. It's just this thing I kind of do where I pinch my voice. Not with my hand, but not like SpongeBob style, but... You know what? You're right. I can't stop when I want, and I don't want to. I'm gonna keep going. I just... Danny, I love you.
There you go. I was just looking at the water thing to see what it was. Water? You mean this water? Ba 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 ba. That thing? Gotta click around here. There we go. Oh, I love you too.
Yeah.
No, Iron Mouse is more like... By the way, I'm super addicted to Iron Mouse right now. And Connor, because they go together now. Oh, and... yeah, it was like also the day I was doing emotes on stream a couple weeks back. I was also like, okay, channel points. What should we name channel points? And it's like, oh, here's some examples of other channel point names that other channels have, like points. The only person who can get away with that is Point Crow, because his name is Point Crow, so he has points. And then my other favorite is Teeth. Hackerling's channel points are titled Teeth, and I freaking love that. And then Souls is a pretty good one. Stardust was another good idea. Gratitude Crackles. Crunchy Crystals, you know, stuff like that. And somebody suggested Water. And I love how, like, weird it is grammatically. So that's why I keep using it. So you look at your redeem section and you scroll all the way down and it says how to earn more water. And I'm like, yes, I would love to earn more water. That would be great. Oh, yes. So anyway, I'm like, it's not really space themed, it's not really goth themed, but it's me themed because hydration is cool. So everybody hydrate. Nom nom nom. I say nom 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 for my hydration because it's a smoothie. Oh, those are so worth it. I have so many bells and whistles I had to plug in. And then when I got affiliate, I had access to way more bells and whistles, and I'm like, oh no. But more is coming. Saw that one coming. That's everyone's favorite. Next bells and whistles I'd probably like to install, because people have asked me about it, is do you have shoutouts attached? And I'm like, nope. But I should get that attached sometime. Yeah, the blurps. It's just kind of like, it's a toy for viewers to play with. And viewers love toys. And I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty simple toy. I just plug it in, which was kind of annoying to plug in, but I plugged it in, and now it's installed, and now I don't have to touch anything. It's there for anybody to play with. It is a toy. As far as like current stream plans besides October, because I already went over that in great detail, I said in multiple previous streams that I really wanted to get Psychonauts done in September, and my mental health just wasn't quite where I wanted it. So I think currently my plan is to try to just get Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin done, and then call that good until probably November. But here's the problem. I can't figure out how to get Steam VR to work. And last time I tried it is when I lived in Idaho with my parents' awful Wi-Fi. And I did get it to launch, and it was literally unplayable. I'm talking 1 FPS, and I wish I were exaggerating. It was literally like 1 FPS. It was unplayable. I haven't tried it since, aka since having a better Wi-Fi. But yeah, the last week I was trying to get it to launch, and I just couldn't figure it out. So if anybody has a better idea on how to get Steam VR to work, that would be great. I'm like, hey, Steam, can you make this easier for me to play this game that I own? That would be swell. So yeah, I'm in the works of like testing my equipment, trying to remember how to get that to launch to begin with. Like, is it playable? Step 1, can I play the game? And then step 2, can I stream it? But that's like the latter portion that I need to worry about. Weird question. If you got the chance to go to Olive Garden, what is your favorite thing to get? My favorite thing to get at Olive Garden is the Alfredo dip for the breadsticks. And the first time Aki and I really went to Olive Garden, like, I don't know, it might have been the first time I've ever been to Olive Garden. We got it. We got the Alfredo dipping for the delicious sauce for the endless breadsticks, and we were like, dude, this is just the most bussin' Alfredo sauce we've ever had. So we ordered 2 of those, like, when we ran out. I think they have it as unlimited refills now. Last time we were at Olive Garden, we were like, do you charge for this? And they're like, no, it's just, you know, infinite refills of the sauce. And we're like, okay, good. Because the first time we did that, we found out it was like $4 for this small plate, like this dinky little tray of Alfredo sauce. And we had ordered 2 of them unknowing that they were charging such a price. So $8 for like not very much sauce. And so we were like, that's why we were asking the last time we were there, was like, do we charge for get charged for this? And they're like, I think we get charged for the first one, but then they had it as like endless sauce. So we're like, okay, good. Yeah, it was nuts. And it's like, it's not very much sauce. Like, you know, when you go to like a fast food place and they give you this big chunky thing of sauce, that's like, you're never going to use that much sauce for like your fries or whatever. Olive Garden gives you less than that. Probably same amount, if not less. Like, it is a small amount of Alfredo sauce for dipping. And yeah, we ordered 2 of those the first time, and that cost us like $8. And we're like, dude, what the heck? But yeah, last time we were there, they were like, yeah, you have it, and then when you run out, just let us know and we'll get you more. And we're like, okay, cool. But oof. So yeah, we're addicted to the endless breadsticks and the endless Alfredo sauce that comes with the breadsticks. Like, if you ask for that, it's super freaking delicious. I love Italian. I do think Olive Garden is a little overpriced, but, you know, we'll go there if we're in the mood for a treat. Because we're poor. We keep picking restaurants that are more affordable, like Denny's and stuff. But I think last time I was at Olive Garden, I got this thing that was 2 different pastas together. So I got this thing that was like an Alfredo pasta and then a lasagna, like together on the same plate. Like, they're separate, but they're on the same plate. So I think I ordered something like that. Or maybe I ordered something with 3 different pastas. I don't know. I was just in the mood for lasagna that day. But deep down, my favorite food of all time is chicken Alfredo. So there's no way I can say no to chicken Alfredo. So I think I got this thing that was like a combo of all 3 together. Yeah. Oh. I mean, I don't know if anybody's noticed my stream title today. It's Sit Back, Relax, Dream of Spaghetti. That's already right there. Hydrate. Nom nom nom. So, last night I was talking to my boyfriend, and we had a long discussion about spaghetti. So last night my sister and I were absolutely craving spaghetti because we had this long conversation of like the different ways we like to cook it. Because my boyfriend was asking like, what do you do to make your spaghetti so good? Like, why is mine so bland? And I'm like, I think my spaghetti is bland too, but here's the trick. Sometimes we will add a little bit of olive oil to the noodles. And I don't know, that just makes it a bit more rich. Because like a lot of times spaghetti gets like too watery and I'm not really sure why. Not the craziest fan of that. And then my sister tells me, because, you know, she used to work at Pizza Hut. Here's a little Pizza Hut secret. When you order like a red sauce pasta from Pizza Hut, it's the same sauce they use for the pizza, except they add a little bit of water. And I'm like, why? Why? That sounds gross. I want my sauce thick. Thank you very much. Mama hungry for the thick sauce. I have a lot of feelings about sauce. And I like it thick. Like, that even goes for soup. Like, you know, very liquidy soups are, like, fine, I guess. Like, you know, like ramen. So, and I'm not talking, like, the crappy ramen. Like, let's pretend we're talking about, you know, good, actual, authentic Japanese restaurant ramen. That's what I'm talking about. You know, where it's a watery soup. That's all fine and dandy and stuff, but I prefer really thick soups. So, like, think Panera Bread, cheddar broccoli soup. That stuff is just, you know? Yes, thick sauce, just, it does it for me. And then, like, I think I was trying to make soup for my mom once, and this is when she was hardcore, like, calorie counting, and I'm like, Mom, why bother? Why do you care about longevity? You're already old. But anyway, she was like calorie counting, and I was like, I'm gonna make a soup, and she's like, yay, my child is making dinner. And then she found out I was making a thick soup and not a liquidy one, and she's like, oh, that's gonna be so many calories, but it's gonna be so delicious. And I'm like, please stop. Literally, I don't care if you're on a specific diet or if you're like calorie counting or just doing something like that. Everyone I've ever spoken to who's on any minute diet for health sounds miserable. So why would I ever do it? Everyone I've ever talked to that's like, oh, I'm on a diet, but I'm like miserable. Oh, I'm calorie counting. And I can just tell by the way they talk about it that they're absolutely miserable doing this. I'm like, why would you ever do this? Like, the quality of your food only does so much for, like, longevity, if that's what you're concerned with. You can do more research on your own about this sort of thing, but I'm like, my quality of life will be better if I have food that I like. But that's my opinion. Food is delicious. Let's dream of spaghetti. I like the episode where Game Grumps talk about macaroni for a long time. Exercise more. Okay, so interestingly, so when I lived in Nevada, I was losing a lot of weight, and I mean like a lot. So, you know, normally people think, oh, you're losing a lot of weight, like what, 5 pounds? And I'm like, no, I'm talking more like 15 pounds from the average I've had for years. And they're like, whoa, okay. They're like, are you exercising a lot? And I'm like, nope. I'm still sitting around and sitting on my computer all day and barely doing any movement at all. What was happening is I was barely eating. Because since my lifestyle wasn't like getting up and moving around a lot, like ever, my body was like, oh, you don't need the calories as much. So I wasn't getting as hungry. That's basically what was happening. So I was actually losing a lot of weight while I lived in Nevada because I wasn't eating. And I wasn't eating because my body wasn't hungry, and my body wasn't hungry because I don't use up the calories. Meanwhile, I need to get to exercising more, partially because my doctor said so. But one of my problems, like right now, and for the past many years, is insomnia. And getting a good night's sleep, it helps if you use up some physical energy during the day to help you sleep. So my doctor's like, go get some exercise. People do lose more weight during the summer than any time of the year. I mean, I believe it. Because when I think of winter, I think about like gingerbread cookies and pumpkin pies and it's like there's something about holidays that makes people give out treats more, and I will never say no to treats. And it's like, oh, you making a brownie with cute little Christmas tree sprinkles on top? Mwah, that's going right in my mouth. Oh, there's so many more treats available during the winter. Fat and happy, fat and happy. I'm gonna keep saying it. Fat and happy. Eggnog is the thing that does me in. So last year, Aki and I didn't get our hands on any eggnog because it was all sold out in every store. I'm serious. And we were really sad. Like, the whole season, eggnog was sold out in, like, Nevada and stuff. This past week, when we were at the store, and it's not even October yet, we were at the store and we happened to spot some eggnog. It had a cartoon Halloween witch on it, which was a little odd for eggnog. But nonetheless, we were like, yeah, that's going in my cart. It's going, and then that's going straight in my fridge, and then that's going straight in my mouth. So finally this year, Aki and I have indulged in some eggnog. And it was really good. But weirdly enough, not as good as this ice cream we got recently from this, like, local mom and pop ice cream shop in our town. That was really good. No one in my family likes it except me. More for you then, honey. So yeah, we went to this mom and pop ice cream shop here in town, and we were like, oh, ooh, let's get like the banana flavored. That banana flavored ice cream is probably the best ice cream I've ever had. It tasted like eggnog ice cream and had just like the perfect like texture, where it was like, you know, okay, here's the cold soft ice cream part, and then here's the part that kind of feels like you're eating cookie dough, but with a slightly different consistency, and it just and it kind of tasted like eggnog, probably because it had a ton of like nutmeg in it or something. But yeah, it was like this banana ice cream, and bananas are already my favorite fruit, so it was a pretty easy choice. And what a choice it was, because I definitely want to go back to that place and get some more ice cream. It was so friggin' tasty. I would love to indulge people where it was, but then that would, I don't want to dox myself, so I'm like, oh, I'd love to talk about like, you know, cute mom and pop places that are like unique to, you know, the small town and stuff, but like, all you're getting from me from the public is Utah. That's all you get. Bye. But for IRL friends that's come to visit, I'll happily take you. Yeah, there's lots of places I want to take friends around here. There's a couple of places I want to take my boyfriend out on a date, because I'm like, dude, you have to check out this public park. It's so freaking gorgeous. Like, bruh. Come on, rotate. There we go. Hydrate. Let's see. Did you go to any public parks while you were here? I mean, to be fair, the town I lived in Idaho, also had a public park nearby with a pond. And like, not pond, creeks. In Idaho, my Idaho park had these creeks going through it, and I'm like, how? Genuine question. Oh, yeah. He might know. Yeah, genuine question about these creeks flowing through this park. How do I not see children playing in these? And there's no signs posted anywhere that says do not play in water or anything. It's just kind of there. And I'm like, actually, genuinely, how do I not see children playing in this? Because if this was the park that I grew up with, you better believe I would be playing in that creek every single day. Like, between me and 6-year-old me, like, I'm definitely playing in that creek. But as an adult, I'm looking at this and seeing, like, the metal grates that, like, block it off and stuff. Like on the ends and stuff, before it goes to other parts of the city. Where you can see, like, the metal grates and they're all, like, rusty and gross and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, as a grown-up, that makes me want a tetanus shot. That's tetanus waiting to happen, baby. But, like, it doesn't matter. Between me and 6-year-old me, 6-year-old me would definitely be playing in that creek. So I'm like, dude, okay, so if my mom, I don't know, I guess I would have to ask her. I'd have to, I mean, wait, she lives near the creek. Maybe I should ask her sometime. I'm just like, Mom, would you have let me, as a child, play in this creek? And even if you said no, 6-year-old me probably would have done it anyway. But I'm just curious what my mom's opinion was, because sometimes I look back at my childhood and be like, wait, my parents let me do blah blah blah? Really? I was super unsupervised. Do you like the area and home you're in? Yes! Legit, this is the most beautiful place I've ever lived. The mountains are gorgeous, the weather is gorgeous. There's like actually like a really great and wonderful community around here. I'm like, yo, why have I been missing out on this? So the thing about like Nevada and Las Vegas specifically, because of course, is that like, sure, it's pretty, but there's also like trash everywhere. So it's like, I don't mean to be literal, but Vegas was trashy. And then I'm gonna keep thinking of that video. So like during monsoon season, like right before Aki and I left, you know, there was this crazy monsoon season going on that was like apparently pretty dangerous and nuts, and just big floods throughout the streets, especially around the Strip, because Vegas is shaped like a bowl and the Strip is basically in the middle, so all the rain goes to the middle where, like, you know, everybody wants to party. So my brother got this footage of some of the intense flooding happening on the Strip this past summer. And one of the bits of footage he got had like this cooler. Like, I'm talking like a big cooler you take with you for camping to hold, like, you know, your milk and butter and ice and soda and stuff like that. Just this big cooler, like it was a boat going through the flooded streets. And I'm like, this is it's a boat. Be free, my friend. And I was like, I just imagine like some kids animated movie about a bunch of mice that are going on an adventure and there's flooding in the streets, and then they find like this loose camping cooler and use it as a boat. It would be charming. And I'm like, my favorite character is Cooler, that is no longer tied down by society. It's free. Be free, my friend. Are you all settled in your place? Yeah. It is great here. Also, Aki and I went shopping this past weekend. We pretty much go shopping every weekend because I'm a sad little zoo animal in my enclosure, so to speak. I just live here all day alone, so when it's the weekend and Aki is free, I'm like, I want to go out. So the only entertaining thing that we can think of when we go out is like shopping. So we've been spending like way too much heckin' money. And this time around, we went to Spirit Halloween, which was excellent. We were already dressed goth for the day. We were ready. Oh, dude. Let's just say we found like some of the best house decorations. Like, we found lots of witchy vibes. We found lots of like moon and space themed things. One of the main things we've been searching for is a moon, blue, purple, spacey, dreamy themed dream catcher. And then Spirit Halloween had exactly that. Holy crap. It was perfection. And we also got like a spacey throw pillow, spacey throw blanket, spacey tapestry, spacey little jewelry tray. Like, we went ham. So now our bedroom is like extra adorable because we agreed that so we want different rooms in the house to be different themes, and we've already agreed that the theme for the bedroom is like dreamy space. Yeah. So yeah, if you come over, you can take a tour of her bedroom. That's cool. So our theme for the bedroom is space. Our theme for the living room is kind of like plant and forest. Theme for the bathroom is like pink and cherry blossoms. And then kitchen, Aki would like it to be kind of like small town cafe vibes. You'll be there next weekend. Yee! Let's see. Yeah, I'll color the bench last. I don't know what color to make it. Yeetus. Whoops, wrong tool. My ginger girl. So anyway, that's some of the junk we've been up to. Are we spending way too much money? You better believe it. But it's the vibes. Every time we want to buy house decorations, we look at each other and ask, is it the vibes though? And then we decide from there. Spencer got a ticket for my birthday, which was awesome, and a dream of mine. Aww, that's cute. Yeah, my boyfriend has invited me to a couple of other convention/events, and he's like, babe, do you want to go to blah 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 with me? I will pay for your ticket. And I'm like, yeah, I would love to go with you. So there's already a con we plan on going to in October, and a con we plan on going to, well, not a con, but like some other event that's in October as well, that my boyfriend has invited me to, and I'm like, yas, queen. This is gonna be so fun. Yeah, FanX has always been around my birthday, and I've always wanted to go. Yeah, so I don't know if you know this, but my birthday's mid-July, and mid-July is always when my sister and I are traveling or moving. So I'm always like basically on a sucky road trip during my birthday. It keeps happening. Because that's just the time we move from place to place. So she'll be cool and ask me like, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, I don't know. Like once you ask me what I want, I forget all of my wants in an instant. I'm like, what is it that I would, what's my deepest desire? Thank you. But yeah, I'm just always traveling during my birthday, and it's not fun. But I'm usually always with my sister, and we make it great together because I just like hanging out with her. Yeah, I'm glad I have Aki too. I'm so glad I have somebody in my life that cares about me enough to help me live. Which sounds like an exaggeration, but it ain't. On more than one level. I love you, Aki! So yeah, we had a TLD where we had a long discussion about spaghetti last night, so we're like, oh, we really need to make spaghetti. So I was like, well, I better make sure my stream is a day stream and not an evening stream so I can get up and make spaghetti. So that's why my stream's a little earlier, and I'm gonna try to keep making it a little earlier while my sister is at work. So that way I can like pay attention to her. Even though she does consider like streaming hanging out. I'm just like, well, I'm streaming. I mean, if you're home, I'd rather hang out with you. I'd rather hang out with you than have you in the other room just to be on voice chat, you know? But that's my opinion. I'm just really lonely, and I don't see other human beings like all day. Like basically, my sister is the only human being I see every day. I don't see other humans. It's help me. It's like, this is why I keep insisting that like we go out. So like we need to go out. Like, you know, we need to leave the house on the weekends, but maybe not go shopping because we keep spending money and we're like, bruh, we got like bills, but like, OMG, such and such is so cute. I have to have it in my life. Move here and I'd play with you all day if I could. I mean, at the very least, hopefully soon I'll refigure out my stream schedule because I planned on bringing back weekly games with moderators. So like Jackbox games or Gartic Phone, just on a weekly basis, consistency. But yeah, the streaming schedule is just a little hard to figure out. See, please? Yes. Yeah, the thing with the streaming schedule is like the best time to... I mean, maybe I'll interview all of my moderators again. Be like, what evenings are you guys like most available? Because last time we asked you guys, you were all like, oh, Saturdays, obviously. And the thing about weekends is that, like, this is just hashtag society, but the thing about weekends is that people are like, oh, people don't work on the weekends, so let's schedule everything on the weekends. And then everything is scheduled on the weekends. And like, bruh. Like, could you don't? So, like, everything is on Saturdays. Everything's on Friday nights. Blah, 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 blah. Because everybody's, you know, lots of people have jobs that are, like, you know, weekday jobs only. And I get it, but it's pretty dumb. So for Aki, because she also has one of those jobs, it's pretty difficult for her to stream other than a weekend. And she doesn't really like hosting the game nights. I like hosting the game nights, all right. That's fine with me. So for that reason, I'm thinking about having a consistent game night on a weeknight and see if moderators can actually show up. I'm going to assume yes, because most of you guys have been already pretty good at showing up on evenings on weekdays. So I assume that should work. Wednesdays, maybe? Yeah, I think Wednesday would be pretty great. What am I looking for? Open. Do I have... Hang on. Do I have any drawings? Where's my drawings of, like, Miracle? Oh, I think I might have to plug in my art drive. Hang on. Ugh. Leaving my tracking. What can I unplug? Drawing tablet, keyboard, mirror box capture. Yeah, I don't need the mirror box capture. Unplug. Okay. Art flash drive. Plug that in. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. I only have so many USB ports, and it's finally gotten to the point where I'm like, I need to McFrickin' label all of my cables because they're all black and I can't tell which one's which. And my tracking's kind of messed up. Alright, let me get out of tracking. And then come back into tracking. Y'all serious? Alright, VC face. The mouth is broken! No, okay, settings. General settings. Microphone. Did something else. Microphone. Samsung QTU. Oh. Okay. Okay, looks like it's fixed. Nice. Ugh. Technology, am I right? Actually, it still kind of looks like the mouth is messed up. Hello? Is anybody in there? Ow. E. Watermelon. Ugh, it might still be broken. It's better than it was a second ago, so I'm gonna leave it. Ugh. TLDR, I have a really low quality camera that I use currently for my software, and I'd like to upgrade. Okay, what am I looking for? Okay, we're looking for... okay. is she? Gotta find Miracle in here somewhere. There, oh, yeah, there she is. Okay. There she is. I need Miracle's colors. So what's super weird here is like when I colored these, I ended up making Tyree paler than Miracle, and that was not the intention, but like, I don't know, kind of works. VC Face is not... Alright, VC Face. Could you track my mouth, please? I mean, if it sees my mouth, it opens, but it's not working with the microphone. General settings. Microphone. Watermelon. Samsung Q2U. Oh my goodness. Okay, what if... No, that's probably a bad idea. If I mess up the camera, that's gonna backtrack me on my tracking. Okay, choose microphone. Watermelon. Actually, that's kind of working. Why is that working? Samsung Q2U. Watermelon. Are you serious? It works better if I tell it that I haven't picked a microphone yet? Bruh. Well, I guess I'm leaving it at that setting. Thanks. Thanks, computer. Very cool. Watermelon? Okay. Watermelon's just kind of like my test word because it has a lot of different vowel shapes in it. There we go. Okay, so now we go over here. And then we color my girl, Miracle. There we go. Streaming is so fun when the technology does what it's told. Ugh. Okay. Miracle's hair. Boop. Give me your hair. I'm gonna turn this down because it helps me see what I'm doing a bit better. Everybody hydrate. Nom nom nom. That's the sound of my delicious smoothie. I have my own signature smoothies that I do. It's my breakfast. Because I don't know, something about either like my physicality or my mental health or both, because, you know, chicken or the egg with how bodies work. Is I just have trouble eating like a real meal the first few hours after I wake up. So it's just easier for me to do my breakfast smoothie, and there's less decision paralysis because I'm like, well, I already know I like smoothies, so let's just do a smoothie. Let's turn this up a bit. Boom. Yeah, that looks better. Ring, ring, ring. Beep, 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 beep. Oh boy, I have to get around more of Taya's hair. Ugh. Coloring hair by hand is super annoying because of the shapes. Because hair is a detailed object that is annoying to color around. I'm just gonna do this, it's easier. Bo, 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 bo. then we go to this one. Here comes the tricky part. There we go. Oh. Okay, and then Miracle, your hair, which doesn't look very bright on my one monitor, but looks a little too bright on my other. I can never figure out colors. Despite being an artist, quote unquote, I have trouble with color. Okay. Gradient tool, which for some reason Photoshop pairs with the fill bucket tool, which makes no sense, IMO. Okay, I'm gonna want the circle one then. Boop. 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 That's probably gonna make the edges pixely. Actually looks good. Just need to fix some of this by the cheek and that should be good. There we go. Nice. Miracle, you looking sassy. Let's see. I seem to remember I gave her freckles. Did I not give her freckles? I'm a little confused now. Because you better believe Taya has freckles up the wazoo. Oh, I need to fix a little bit more on this edge. And this edge. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Come on, do the thing. That's good. And what color is this? Okay, yeah, it is the different color. Boops-a-doops. And then rotate. There you go. Don't know why it hesitates on that. Let's do that one. Rotate. There we go. There we go. Oh, too zoomy, huh? I see how you is. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Why are you trying to make a copy? Save. There you go. Hydrate. I'm gonna put some hydrates in chat. Yes. Hydrate. Good smoothie. Mama liked the homemade smoothies. Oh boy, gotta get this color. Okay, I'll quit being a weenie. Where's the sketch layer? Boom. I can just talk about it. Oof. Too zoomed. Okay, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Wonder why I decided to make her moons face that way. Because when I wear earrings, I like the moons to face the other way. In fact, I'm wearing moon earrings right now. On my flesh vessel. And I don't know, just putting on earrings, it bugs me to have the moons facing that way. I like the pointy parts facing like inward towards my face. I don't know. I don't know if other people have a preference on that or not. Let's see, it's a M. Ooh, stretchies. Yeah, you right. Oh, my shoulder popped. That's how you know it's working. Oh yeah, popped twice. That's some good stuff. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the stretchies. Alright, Taya, how do I do... Oh wait, wrong one. Like a dark red. There we go. Rotate. Rotate more. I don't know why I accent. But I like to accent. It is quirky thing I do, no? Haha, I am very quirky. Do you like me yet? Hon 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 hon. Tiny. There we go. And then, interestingly enough, I did not give her freckles in the sketch version, which tells me I very much was intending to do that digitally, so here it is. I'm gonna do it digitally. You tired? Babe, I'm always tired. Don't you know? That's just how it be. I love dousing my OCs in freckles. Art is looking good. Thank you. One of my OC obsessions is giving them lots of freckles. As you can see, I did that with my model too. Freckles. And then another OC obsession I have as a character trait is really short. I like that. So my main character here, Taya, is a little shorterson. And people are like, well, how short is she? And I'll say a number, and then people are like, oh, that's not that short. So I'll make it shorter. I'll canonically change her height until people are like, wow, that's short. So I think right now Taya is like either 5 or 5'1". And then I have another character who is like their very short stature is part of their character. And this character's male, which is like even more extreme to like have a male character and make them that ridiculously short. So people are like, okay, how short is he? And I'll name a number and they're like, oh, that's not that short for a man. Then I will make it shorter. I will change the canon height until people are like, yeah, that's pretty short for an adult man. Because being short is part of his character. He is a short king. So I am very adamant on making sure I'm being extreme enough with it. Not like insanely extreme. It's not like I'm gonna make her 3 foot or something, but you know, something that's like reasonable, like, oh, this is like average height, but like below average height sort of thing. It's like, oh yeah, women are short, that's average, but I'm like, I want her to be short for a woman. And I know I'm short for a woman for a very silly and stupid reason. There was this one time my sister and I went to a church dance as each other's dates because we didn't have boyfriends, and I dressed in a like I want to say masculine attire, but like you know, a cute little vest suit sort of thing, like like, you know, just, you know, kind of like a waistcoat sort of thing with like oh, and I had like a bow tie, and then it was like a bow 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 bow. It's kind of like, so I was, and then pants. So like I had this kind of thing going. I also had, this was also before I cut my hair really short. So normally I had really long hair, but also with this outfit, I was wearing a short wig. So think like Haruhi from Ouran Host Club. I was wearing a short wig. And it was also brown, like my flesh vessel hair. So people who knew me thought I legit cut my hair. Like they thought the wig was real. They thought that was my real hair. And I'm like, wow, normies don't really know what to look for, do they? They're just not used to costume stuff. But anyway, so my sister was wearing a cute dress and I was going to a formal church dance where, you know, girls are supposed to wear dresses and stuff, but I was there to be my sister's date. So, I came in like, you know, kind of a waist suit sort of thing. Yeah, it was super cute. For IRL friends, you can go to my Facebook and find pictures of me and my sister being heckin' cute in our outfits. So to me, I look at this outfit and I'm like, yeah, I'm dressed quote unquote masculine, especially for our church, which doesn't like culturally have anything against standardized general gender norms. We're like, you know, this confused people. I'm serious. Like, people see what is supposed to be a man's outfit, and some people legit thought I was a man. And I'm like, I am very curvy. I've got the boobie, and I've got some big ol' hips. That's my flesh vessel. Like, I am very curvy, and my outfit was not trying to hide my curviness. So I don't know how anybody mistook me for a man, but that's kind of hilarious that was a thing anyway, because culturally in our church, like, we don't do anything outside of gender norms. But I say gender norms are stupid. And I wanted to be my sister's days, so we were super heckin' cute. So anyway, so I was dressed like this, and so they did the thing at the dance where they're like, okay, we're boys dance with girls sort of thing. So I played the role of the man. I'm dressed like a man tonight, even though to me I'm like, this is just a very sexy woman. I might be slightly gay, I'm not sure. I'm definitely gay for this look. Like, everybody looks good in a suit. That's just a fact. Everybody looks good in a suit. Go wear suits. So yeah, I was playing the role of the man, and that's the day I found out I'm not just short because I'm a woman. I'm short for a woman. Because I had to, as the man's role in like the dance, you're supposed to like take your hand and like twirl the girl, and then both of your hands go above her head. Every single woman I danced with was taller than me, and I had a hard time reaching above their head to do that move. I'm like, oh, I'm not just short because I'm a woman. I'm short for a woman. I didn't know that. So now I know ever since this incident. But yeah, IRL friends can go on Facebook and find photos of me like that. But yeah, the wig was also like a hilarious addition, because I'm like, this is the wig I used from like my Haruhi Fujioka costume from Oran. It's like exactly Haruhi's hair. And oh boy. So yeah, people who knew me legit thought I cut my hair. People who didn't know me legit thought that was my hair. Some people thought I was a man. They were just so confused because these are like normies, right? Like, these people aren't in nerd culture or queer culture or anything. Like, they don't touch that stuff. So they're just not used to seeing a woman dressed like a dude. And I say that very loosely because I'm like, clothing is clothing. It's to cover your nakedness. And if you want to use it to express yourself, go do that. All clothing is gender neutral unless you're going to be a big baby about it. Like, I'm very adamant about that. But anyway, one of my favorite highlights of the night. So yeah, like my church is like very, yeah, drag is very interesting. By the way, drag kings exist. Fun fact for all of you who probably didn't know that. Drag kings are a thing. So one of my favorite highlights of the night is that there was this woman at the dance who apparently I was very aesthetically attractive to her. And I'm like, oh, really? And like, she wanted to talk to me. Like, if you don't know what aesthetic attraction is, it's attracted to aesthetic. I mean, that sounds dumb, but when I say that, aesthetic attraction, not very many people talk about it. I have many very oddly specific aesthetic attractions. So aesthetic attraction does not mean romantic, and it does not mean sexual attraction. It is neither of those two things. It is just, you are very drawn to certain aesthetics and you like looking at it. That's it. So for me, I have a strong aesthetic attraction to androgynous people. So if I can't tell their like biological gender just by looking at them, I find them super attractive for some reason. And then my other super weird one is masked characters. I find it like really mysterious, and it really draws me in. So that's another aesthetic attraction. It's not like it's a romantic or sexual attraction. It is just an aesthetic attraction. So I just wanted to specify that one real quick. Yeah, fun to try drag king. I'm in cosplay, baby. But anyway, so there's this woman who I guess found me aesthetically attractive, and she kept staring at me. And so here's two things I found really, really funny about this, like after I got to talking to her, is one, she does like girls. She does not like guys, which is pretty rare for somebody in the church, but it happens. It's okay if it happens. That's not weird. It's normal. People just don't want to admit that it's normal. So one, she liked girls. And two, she thought I was a man anyway. So So she was staring at somebody she thought was a man and was attracted to, and she was like, why am I attracted to a man right now? And I'm like, this is so funny. So yeah, we got talking and she found out I was a woman, and she was like, yeah, I'm like closeted and stuff because I'm a member of the church. And I'm like, oh, that's totally fine. That's normal. That's not too weird. People are just trying to pretend that it's weird. I'm like, it's not weird. Just closeted members, like, that happens. That's pretty common. But yeah, that was just a really funny situation to me. So yeah, cosplay is fun. Crossplay is fun. I've done crossplay before. I've done something people argue about the gender of. Like, I cosplayed the puppet from FNAF, and people argue about the gender of the puppet, and I'm like, dude, it's a puppet. But they're like, oh, but he canonically has he/him pronouns, and it's like, oh, but the puppet is possessed by the spirit of a little girl, and, you know, blah blah blah. I'm like, it's a puppet, who cares? But I did cosplay the puppet, so whether that counts as crossplay to you, I don't know, I don't care. That was one of my funnest cosplays, because that was a masked character. That was concealed identity cosplay, as I like to call it. And I gotta say, concealed identity cosplay is one of my favorite things now. I'm just like, I don't have to worry about people seeing my face. I don't have to, like, people aren't gonna see, like, what race I am or anything. They're not gonna see any of my makeup job. I'm wearing a mask. And that just made it so much fun. Yeah, definitely, like, the puppet from FNAF is one of my favorite cosplays. And I've done 3 different versions of it. Like, my first version of the puppet cosplay I did was, like, very normal. And then my second one, I did kind of like a gothic Lolita version. So I gave it like a big poofy skirt with like a petticoat and stuff. And I let my hair down. So my hair was hanging down behind it. And I was wearing a big black bow. And, you know, I was intentionally trying to make it cute, because version 1 scared too many people. So I was like, what if I make the puppet really cute? So I did like a gothic Lolita version of the puppet. And then version number 3, I bumped up the spook on purpose. Because at the time there was a lot of really silly viral videos, especially like on Vine, RIP Vine, of like people wearing hoodies, and then so they'll wear hoodies and then they'll wear a mannequin head underneath the hood part of the hoodie. So this mannequin head is on top of their head, and then they do like crazy dances like that. And so I was like, dude, I have a mannequin head. So I attached the mannequin head, like I attached it to like a headband so it would stay in place. And then I attached the puppet mask to the mannequin head, and then had like a new like costume system that went up and over the mannequin head. So at a glance, it looked like I was really tall. And like tall and had a freakishly long neck, and it just like freaked people out, and it was freaking hilarious. No, I couldn't see very well in that thing, but it was worth it because I just barely got to see some of the people's like expressions. Just the fact that I could see that people were looking up. People were looking up at what they thought was my face, and I'm like, hey, my face is way down here. And that was the best part. So we are going to take a detour on this stream, and we're going to show a video I have made featuring that puppet cosplay. In case you guys didn't know that I did this. Let's see. Videos. And where is it? Wow, oh, this was 4 years ago? Dang. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna go to browser. Oh my, I want to see. Yeah, here it is. This is on my YouTube channel, which I'll put like right here so you can read it. Vicky Space Violet is my YouTube channel. It's right here. The Puppet's Leisurely Stroll. Let me go pause my music. There we go. Anime Bonsai 2017 is what that says. Why did I do this?
Viewer beware, you're in for a scare.
There we go. That's on my channel. This is beautiful. Thank you, thank you. I've made some hot garbage in my life. There's more to be seen. Yeah, so I had my sister film me at the convention.
Was that the bite of 87?
Yes, it was. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, my sister filmed me and helped me see, because I couldn't see very well in that costume. And then I did all the editing myself. I edited that video. So you're welcome. Now you know some of my sins. They are public. They are here for all to see. Thank you very much. I love doing garbage detours like that. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was coloring my characters, and I need to play my music again. There we go. Now all of China knows my sins. Why was I on a rant about that costume again? Oh yeah, I was talking about aesthetic attraction, and I got onto masks and then talked about how awesome it is to have a costume about concealed identity. It's really fun. I also got to be like silent. Like, that's not really a character that talks, so I didn't have to talk. Which is really nice. And then that's the second costume I've ever done where I was playing a character that was nonverbal. And I gotta say, nonverbal characters are fun to cosplay. I gotta throw that one out there. The previous one was Flufflepuff. Hi, Aki! Hi! I just showed off my music video of the Puppets' Leisurely Stroll. Remember that one? Remember that's a thing I made? It's kind of cursed, but like, I love cursed, so. Yeah. We got on a topic. So I'm just talking about cosplay and junk. And I helped. Yep, I already credited you. You filmed it, and then I edited the video, and that was like so freaking fun to make. Holy crap, dude. Let's see, how long have I been streaming? Just a bit curious. Almost 2 hours, not quite there yet. It really was. We should do more cosplay. Yes! And I'm like way better at editing, and also like that's back when we had the flip cam, which we assumed because it was, you know, a camera and nothing else, that it was the best thing. And in hindsight, the flip camera has lower resolution and a more square-like aspect ratio. So we'll never be using that thing again. We have phones now. Our phones have finally gotten better than the stupid flip cam. What do you do with your drawings once they're done? I mean, they go on DeviantArt and Tumblr and Patreon and Instagram and stuff like that. We have footage from our Sailor Moon cosplay somewhere that never got edited. I think I started editing them, but because they were also filmed like several years ago, I wouldn't, and especially with like, because they were filmed with the flip cam, I wouldn't mind reshooting those. Like, I would be up for, let's bring our tripod with us to another con and film it again, so we can get better footage, like higher resolution and better aspect ratio. I wouldn't mind doing that. But yeah, I would love to do more silly videos of me and cosplay and stuff. And just edit what we have. Okay. I know I have the footage somewhere, so maybe I'll look into finding that. As if I don't already have a bunch of videos I'm trying to make right now. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna go back to my channel and see if I have anything else that's cosplay related. I don't think I do. I have other S-posty things I could show off, but, you know, only if it's, like, relevant. Yeah, that's the only cosplay video I have, it looks like. I have lots of other S-posting videos on my channel, though. So that's available. It's free. If you want to see what garbage I've made. What S-posting should we do next? Lancer and Susie? Yep, you know what? Definitely, probably. Because our latest costume, like buddy cosplays, are Lancer and Susie. And hang on, it just occurred to me, because I've had my breakfast smoothie, I didn't grab a water. And because I just finished my breakfast smoothie, I now recognize that I don't have water next to me. So hang on. Let me go get up and get water. I'm thirsty for the win. I'm back with hydration. Nom 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 nom. Thank you. Alright, where's my... There we go. I just realized how thirsty I am. I'm gonna drink more. Wow, dude, I must be real thirsty. So I'll just keep digging into it. Okay. Back to Photoshop. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So I want to do Miracle's jacket. I need to come up with more outfits for Miracle, because right now it's just kind of like the one. Oh, Miracle, you sure are one gal. Ugh, I have to color around Taya's hair again. Ugh, what a nightmare. Why did I make your hair so spiky? You like how dark she is? Yeah, I was really unsure about that because, yeah, when I colored these characters, I was intending Tyree to be the darkest, and I ended up making Miracle even darker, and I'm like, you know what? I'm keeping it. My girl gets to be a real drow beauty over here. I just wasn't expecting to like end up that way, but like it came out like a really pretty complexion, I think. You like it?
Yes.
But yeah, we were talking about cosplay. BRB, okay. Wait, I was gonna talk about like my other cosplay. So, cosplaying characters that are non-verbal is really interesting. So Puppet is one of them, and then the one I did before that was Flufflepuff, and I could go on and on and on about my experience as Flufflepuff, but basically that was one of the best cosplay experiences ever. Specifically also because I was at a brony convention with that cosplay, so everybody loved me. I got lots of attention. Nobody else was cosplaying Flufflepuff. Everybody was excited to see Flufflepuff. So Flufflepuff doesn't speak, but she does say a couple of noises. Love you, but have to go. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for joining, Danny. I had so much fun chatting with you. It was Gucci. Go have a fun time wherever you are going. Make sure to drink water. I'm going to drink water. I'm very thirsty, clearly. Yes, thank you.
See you next time. Okay. Bye, Danny. Bye.
So Flufflepuff was like really fun. So Flufflepuff makes two noises. She, how I describe it is she gasps and spits. So she goes really excitedly, and then she'll also go, which I can do very easily because apparently genetically I have a very fat tongue. So. That always goes on way longer than I think it will, which is kind of the point. I want it to be like obnoxiously long. Thank you, thank you. I try. Sometimes it just gotta gasp and spit. So by genetically longer tongue, so some people can do what I call taco tongue, where they can like fold their tongue. So like, you know, they hang on. Let's pick a dark color that we can actually see. Some people will like, some people will like open their mouth and then stick out their tongue. So people will stick out their tongue and they can like fold their tongue and they can kind of use it as a straw. So like, I think people who can do this are freaks. This is a genetic thing. If you are able to do this, that's genetics. I can't do this, that's also genetics. But what I can do is really easily, because I have like a really thick fat tongue that's too fat to do the taco tongue thing, but that gives me an advantage because that means I can go whenever I want. And I can do that for Flufflepuff, so that made it super easy. Because my sister can do the taco tongue thing, as I call it, and she can't do the thing very easily. So I'm like, okay, at least I have one very dumb genetic advantage. Genetics are weird. Oh, Taya. Why did I give you spiky hair? This is so annoying to color around. Let's see, before I color all of this. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so she's got... Now, is this pure white? Let's get into here. Is that a pure white? Yeah, that's a pure white. Okay. I'm not likely to use a pure white, but it's good to check. Back. I may just lurk and listen. That's fine. But there's not much to listen to because Danny was my only friend and now no one is here. Oh. But we did have a long discussion about our favorite pastas, and she was asking me what my favorite thing to get at Olive Garden is. Saki, what's your favorite thing to get at Olive Garden? Bug your BF. Let's see, is he home by now? Let me check. Alfredo. Oh, obviously Alfredo. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna click on boyfriend's face, and then I'm going to send... I'm gonna go to dank memes. And... yeah, I'll send him this picture. There we go. You know, instead of talking like a human being, I like to send memes. There we go. Now I'm hungo. Yes, so I'm trying to do a day stream. It still took me a while because I always have to do so much prep. Like, I think everything is prepped and ready to go, and then like something will come up like, oh, my tracking doesn't work. Or OBS gets fussy with its settings. Okay, so I sent a dumb meme to my boyfriend and he just said, nice, I'm gonna take a shower and then I'll hop in voice chat. I'm like, yes! So, he shouldn't be long. Okay, where was I? Photoshop! Ha 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 ha! Yeah, that's probably good. The other color going. Well. If you can't do dinner tonight, I will legit order pizza. Ooh woo. No. The plan is that I was doing a day stream during the afternoon as early as I could manage, and then I will make spaghetti. Because we had such a long discussion about it, and I'm like, yeah, Mama craving spaghetti. I assume we have beef. I have not checked. I'm assuming. But I was like, I really want spaghetti. So I'm trying to do a day stream so I can actually like get up and make dinner. Because I really, really wanted to commit to that. There we go. Oh, I'm hungry now and considering leaving early, so if not ready when I get home, I don't think I can wait. Oh no. I mean, well, See, this is the thing, is I'm like, oh, I want to wait a little later so that way, like, my friends have time to get a voice chat, so I hope boyfriend gets on voice chat very soon, but like, it's like, oh, he'll get on voice chat and then what? But honestly, that's probably fine, because after I'm done streaming, I can just have him on the phone, and then I can talk with him while I'm making dinner. That's fine. Prioritize stream and cook dinner tomorrow. I don't want to do that. I want to cook dinner. Why should I prioritize stream when I can prioritize delicious spaghetti? Gonna have to work a little harder to talk me into this. I've already been streaming for like a couple hours. I'm gonna double check the exact time though. Okay, I just want to be sure. No. Don't worry about me. I'm not sacrificing stream or anything. Where's my internet window? There it is. Okay. Still not yet at the 2-hour mark. That's interesting. Okay. But, yeah, I guess let me know. Like, just let me know your schedule, babe. Because I want to make sure I have dinner available for my lovely wife, who deserves a home-cooked meal very much. Oh, yes, you do. And it's been a while since I've cooked dinner. I want to cook dinner. Although, ugh. I have to wash the pot for the spaghetti and stuff, but I'll do it. Pizza, though, lol. I know you're very pizza, though. So, you already know this. I'm a freaking weirdo, and I'm disliking I'm just liking pizza more and more as time goes by. I'm just not crazy about pizza. I think next I would be willing to try Little Caesars and see how I feel. But definitely Pizza Hut is garbage. Domino's is garbage. I just don't like that stuff. You're loud. Thank you, because boy howdy, the amount of people that would be like, how effing dare you? How dare you say such a thing about the sacredness that is pizza? And I'm like, dude, chill out. But there are some people that would absolutely have an argument with me over that. And I know this because people have already gotten in arguments with me over how much I don't like tacos. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not American. I don't like tacos. And they're like, but you're Mexican. And I'm like, but do you know an American that doesn't like tacos? And they're like, oh, I guess you're right. I guess I am a freaking idiot in this conversation. So anyway, I have a lot of feelings. Oh, help me. I'm just spilling some tea tonight, apparently. Oh, hydrate. Let's see. Miracle's half is almost done. Come on, zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom. There we go. I'm still getting used to my tablet. Okay, we're gonna...
And then we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna give this one a mid-gray, so we can see what the heck is going on over here. Oh yeah. OMG. That's perfect. And then I can diddly darn go over here, and then I can color the sketchbook. This item of which I keep instinctively wanting to color black because my digital drawing tablets are black, but she's not using a digital drawing tablet. She's drawing on a gosh dang sketchbook. Ugh. My girl does traditional. Ugh, why am I not rotating this? I'm a dummy. There we go. To deal with it.
Honey, I'm working. I know the exact inflection that goes with that. I mean, are you working? Working hard or hardly working? I know you're working hard. Yes. That's fair. I will accept this answer. I just remember this entire piece was really hard to draw because of Taya's friggin' guitar. Yeah, this thing. Guitars are really hard to draw. And, I made Taya a guitarist, so that's on me. Ugh. Hydrate. yum, 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 yum. Okay, am I? Okay. We got the Color Miracles pencil. And she would use a blue pencil. I'm gonna have this over here. Let's make it like kind of a... Yeah. Referencing my second monitor for color. Yeah, about right there. I'm just dishing it out, apparently. I don't even know what kind of background I want. I don't like doing backgrounds. This is where we at so far, folks. Done with Miracles half, pretty much. Does she have... Nope. Interesting. It looks to me like they're at a park. Yeah, just because I gave them like a park bench. I don't know anything about doing backgrounds. I'm really bad at it. I keep drawing characters and chairs, and I'm really bad at it. Yeah, alright. Okay, and then I need another reference image up. I gotta go through all these. It's faster if I can look at the thumbnails. Oh, hang on, I've got... Did I finish coloring these? Yeah, it looks like I did. Wait. I gave her blue. Hang on, I'm gonna open this up this one. I gave her a blue sweater? I thought I gave her a red sweater. I'm confused now. Huh. I better darn pick. Like, I keep... In my mind's eye, I see this character with a dark red sweater, but maybe I gave her blue to contrast her red hair? Yeah, I guess this character wears a blue sweater. Maybe you were trying to avoid red hoodie TM. No, she's not hoodie. She's like, the point of red hoodie TM on characters is to communicate main character and youth. This character is like in their 40s or something, and is wearing like a turtleneck and a pencil skirt and leggings and nice little work boots for like professional attire. So I think what I was just going for was I was probably just trying to contrast her dark red hair. But I imagine her in a dark red sweater. So it's super weird to me that I would have given her blue, but... This means I was the main character in high school. Did you wear a red sweater in high school? I don't remember that. I don't even own a red sweater, and I've been meaning to get my hands on one. Also a blue one, and also a black one, because believe it or not, I don't have a solid black hoodie. I don't own one of those, and I did glance at the last thrift store, but they all have like logos printed on them, and I'm like, yuck. Sports ball. Huh. Red pullover hoodie, yes. Huh. Okay, well, now I know. Okay, where was I? I'm looking for a reference image of one particular character. Where are they? Lots of pieces I need to finish. Here it is. This one. Okay, I'm doing the second outfit from Thea because this is my favorite one I came up with, and I'm like, this just really invokes her personality, so I wanted to draw it again. So let's start with her pants. Pants, pants, pants. Oh boy. And then as if her hair wasn't difficult to color around enough as it is, I had to give her the pants with a bunch of tears on the front. So I have to color around. Alright, this is on me. This is no one else's fault but mine. Alright, I'm just gonna full-blown, like, color her pants. And then color back in the patches of her skin that peek out. So I don't got time for that. Again, this would be so much faster if this was a digital line art, but it is not. Because I like drawing traditionally, but it takes a lot longer to color. There we go. Okay. They gotta color in your skin. Oh. Everybody hydrate. One down, 20 more to go. A lot of art is just tediousness. But this is the skill in which I decided to level up all my life. Because I found it fun. That must be why I like art, yeah. I mean, I don't do the... How do I describe it? The type of art where you draw a lot of patterns and then you're basically drawing the exact same pattern over and over and over. Like, that type of art is fun to do every once in a while, like in your school notebook sort of thing, but not something I would want to do all the time. Not really sure what I would call that type of art, but you would probably know though. And then meanwhile, I'll have OCs where they have, like, you know, patterns on their skin, like they have tattoos or alien markings or something. And then I'm like, ugh, I have to draw that? But that's no one else's fault but mine. I decided to give them cool patterns on their skin. You know what? I'm trying to think of a hobby that doesn't have some level of tediousness and patience, and I don't think that exists. If you have a hobby, there's probably some aspect of it that you have to practice and train at and get good, scrub. And a lot of it's going to be boring. Yeah, even the sporties. It's like, if you're a sporty, you probably have to, like, run. That sounds awful, I'm sorry. I don't like that. You Sporticus. Hydrate. I need water. Nom 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 nom. Today's episode, we talk about pasta for a really long time. I just want to be back to the part where we were talking about pasta. Oh, yay, I'm done with one leg. But I think I want to erase some of the skin over here because it's like spilling out a little bit. There we go. Other leg. Oh, wrong thing. Wrong tool. Ah. There we go. That looks way better.
There we go. I did the pants. Yeah, hydrate.
see. Shoes. Hello, greetings, traveler. Welcome in. My name is AstroGoth, also known as Vicky Violet. I'm a variety streamer, wholesome artist, and lover of memes. And I'm just doing some artwork. Just drawing a couple of my OCs being really cute together. Yeehaw, calamity again. Not much is going on. It's just chill stream, so this is a nice time to sit back and relax, dream of spaghetti, maybe do some of your own art at the same time while we're just kind of chilling together. So if you have like some artwork you like to do, or if you got like crocheting, or just something else fun to do with your hands, like it's just fun, chill, relaxed time with art. So primarily I do art, but I also do a lot of video games, and I will be doing a lot of dumb crap in October. Get ready for that. Ooh, that does sound delicious. That sounds like a good spice. Over here we have a chill time, but we also have a big old meme time. I like memeing really hard, so a lot of my assets or soundboard things that you guys can access with channel points, etc. are just a bunch of meme garbage. Because that's, deep down, that's what I truly love, is meme garbage. Yeah, like that. Thanks, Aki. So you know what's up. LOL, I'm on my break. I saw your stream on a Discord server. Sorry to leave, but I need to get back to it. Oh, that's totally fine. Thank you so much for stopping in. It's so lovely to see you. Go have a lovely day, okay? Mwah. And also make sure to hydrate. Lots of hydrates. Hydrate in chat. Hydrate in chat. Hydrate. Where's my hydrate? Among Us! Gosh dang it. She found the new one. Everybody get ready. She found the new one. Sarge is going to love that one. I did think about him, but I also... I'm just a filthy meme lord, and I'm not sorry, for the record. Thank you very much. Wow. Long, I really love that that comes with the saxophone. It sounds like a bootleg version of Careless Whisper. It's really good. If you guys don't know what Long Long Man is, just search Jacksepticeye Long Long Man and you will get the education you need. Forget. You can run, but I'll still be in your nightmares. Oh no, she found more. I keep finding amazing ones on the site, so I keep adding them. I really need to stop. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop this time. I'm gonna stop this time. Hey! Hey!
Yo.
Hi, babe!
Hey, hon.
Hi, welcome!
I feel welcomed. That's nice.
You should feel welcomed because you're welcome anytime.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh-woo. Legalize ooh-woo.
I just got out of the shower.
Nice. I got a clean boy. Everybody watch out. We got a clean boy on deck. What? Aki has found the toy.
Hey. Hi, Gwape.
Oh, tell me about Mr. Gwapey. Gwape was the best fruit in the orchard.
He is very good. Really likes attention.
I like giving him attention.
Yes.
Ooh, I just want to admire him all day, all night. He's so good and nice and good and nice, you know?
I know.
I mean, I know you know, but like, I just can't stress this enough. Like, he is really good and nice and stuff. He's a fluffy little man.
He is.
He's like too fluffy, and it should be illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you, babe?
Doing good. All day Splatoon was on my mind.
I was gonna ask how Splatoon's been going.
I've been learning motion controls for Splatoon.
You're learning motion controls.
Yeah, because
As if you had a choice.
like twin stick controls is fine, but motion controls is much better, like for
Yeah.
aiming and everything.
Oh, dude,
So
yeah.
I'm just-
Motion controls are for aiming.
Yeah, but I was just like, all right, let's do this, because I kept like losing online battles and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fine, let's learn motion controls. So I've been doing like salmon runs with motion controls and just like testing it out
Yeah.
in like the story mode and everything, so that I can like really get a feel for it. I'm not like perfect at it, but I'm getting a lot better.
I'm a pretty good gamer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the best, but I'm getting there. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a
I'll lie
pretty
to you.
good gamer. You know why. I've been watching where I've finally caught up with Doug Doug. I mean, there's a lot more I need to backtrack on.
Yeah.
Because actually he uploads a lot more frequently than I would have thought for the quantity and quality and length of his videos. But yeah, just all of Doug Doug's content is phenomenal.
I am not on Doug.
Like, he is, dude, like that be a professional streamer. That's what a professional streamer looks like, is whatever the heck Doug Doug does.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to remember what it was that I watched on Doug Doug's channel recently that I really loved, but like it's not coming to me, so I'm just gonna go to his channel real quick. Oops, wrong. I did not mean to click on that. No, don't play it. Don't play it. Okay. I didn't mean to play a video. Okay. Let's go to his channel. Okay. What was that?
I like how glowy your avatar is.
Ah, thank you. Welcome to AstroGoth Dark Mode. Yas. It's just experimental, and I'm like, wait, this is really easy to do.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants a glowy avatar. I already explained how I did it at the beginning of the stream, because Danny came in right away, and she was like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? And I just explained it. So, yeah, it was really easy to do. Anyway, Doug Doug. So... Okay, so recently he uploaded, I challenged a YouTuber to the most chaotic Zelda race ever, so that's where he's playing with, I think, Failboat, and they're just kind of doing a randomizer Breath of the Wild speedrun against each other. What's great to me is this is the one where, like, I actually came into the stream while he was doing the big kerfuffle where he added a redeem with channel points where you could exchange your points for oxygen.
Yeah.
And people were redeeming so fast, including me, that his system crashed because people were redeeming for oxygen too fast. So I'm like, oh, that's what he was doing. I forgot, because that was a while ago that he streamed that, and I only just last night watched the video for it.
Right now on his stream, he is playing Peggle again.
I did notice he was streaming earlier. In fact, he was streaming something completely different earlier when I started my stream a couple hours ago. And now, of course, he's on Peggle. No surprise there. But, So yeah, the Breath of the Wild one is really funny for multitude of reasons, but one of them is that that's also the kerfuffle where he does the oxygen exchange, and then the chat goes nuts, and then he raises the price, and people are still redeeming like nuts, and then he has to turn it off, and then a bunch of people are telling him that they're suffocating because he cut off the oxygen supply, and then some people are coming in being like, can I exchange oxygen for channel points? And he's like, no, it isn't. It's you cannot redeem the other way. It's not how this works. Everybody take a good breath. This is the last oxygen you'll ever get.
Yeah.
And then the other one I watched recently, which is also a recent upload, is I forced Twitch chat to take a personality test. It's great. I knew it was gonna be great, and it's great. that one's just great. I wish I were funny like Doug. He is super extroverted, super charismatic, super funny, super energetic, and probably has ADHD.
Oh.
Because he derails his own videos constantly. It's all his fault.
There's no question as to the state of his ADHD.
Yeah, his attention span is just not there. So many of his videos is one thing for half of it, and then the other half is just this unrelated thing he gets really tangled in, because he just gets really invested in something completely unrelated, and then before you know it, that's the video.
Ploob and stuff.
Ploob, yeah, Poob. Yeah, Tom Nook. The Tom Nook incident. That is... Aki will not forget Tom Nook. Never forgetty.
Man.
For anyone listening and is wondering which one we're talking about, he explains Animal Crossing with coffee. Go watch that one, and you'll have an excellent example of how this man derails his own videos constantly.
It's from the Explain with Food.
Yeah, the Explain with Food series. So he's like, I explain Animal Crossing with coffee. And it's good. I love Doug so much. So yeah, Aki, later when we have video time, we should watch the one where they do the personality quiz, and probably also the Breath of the Wild one. Yes, yeah, I wouldn't mind watching those again. They were really funny. Let's see, what am I looking for? I already forgot. What am I looking for? Alright, now I remember. That one. I'm like, what shade of black am I looking for? That's literally it. This shade of black. Woo! Woo! There are many shades of black, Ed boy.
That was a good meme when it was popping off.
What, there are many doors, Ed boy?
Yeah.
And just all the crossover memes, it's aha, it's Monsters Inc. Get it? There are many doors, haha. I don't know why I'm intentionally making it sound stupid. I like that meme.
What's stupid? That's the point.
You did not just shade of black me. Shade of black. Yeah, take it.
Let's see. So yeah, Aki, just let me know when you're planning on heading home. Maybe not necessarily oh, I'm heading home now, and then I have that much time to get dinner started, but when you think I should get dinner started, just let me know, and I will end stream and get dinner started, and then I can keep talking to boyfriend on phone.
Hey.
Because I want to chat with boyfriend on phone.
That can be arranged.
Gosh dang it.
Be in your nightmares.
Why am I so stupid?
What?
Why am I so stupid?
Why am I so stupid? You think I'm not asking myself that first? Idiot.
I myself that for
OMG, 420%.
oh
Hey ho, let's go. Hey ho, trick or treat. Let's go. I'm getting off so I can finish up. You should finish up and get started on dinner soon. Yes, I very much want to do that. I think I gotta sneeze. Oh. No. One of these days, I will get a sneezing compilation or attempt to sneeze compilation.
Do it.
Gosh dang it.
I'm blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light.
Not that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Ba ba da ba. I don't know. Okay. Way down here. Way down here. Way down here. Way down here. Ugh. A little up. Ugh. Gosh, it looks bad on both monitors.
What are you looking at?
Oh, my colors. I'm using both my monitors to help me pick colors, and they both look bad in very different ways. Because one monitor is very bright and one is very muted, and it looks bad on both. And I just don't know how to pick colors. All right, I guess. It looks too bright on the bright screen and too gross and muddy on the muted screen, and I just don't know, son.
Have you thought about like color correcting your monitors?
I tried that. I technically haven't tried it with the bright one, because to me, I'm like, yes, that is generally like the color I like it. But the more muted monitor with the desaturation is oftentimes like, no, that's not the color I want it. But like, this is my main monitor in which I'm doing my Photoshop, so this is the one I'm looking at.
Right.
But because I have OBS on my other screen, I can look at both versions of what I'm doing in Photoshop at the same time, which is very handy, but it still like makes me frustrated. Because I'm like, they both look bad. Oh no.
Anyways, I'm gonna go put my pizza in the oven real quick.
Oh, he's getting pizza.
I don't care. Break the rules and take the phone across the room.
Oh man, he's breaking so many rules. I like me a man who breaks rules.
In my house, the first rule is there ain't no rules, which is a paradox. I don't know why people say it.
Anyway, bye. What's anyway, bye, Aki? Like, are you like getting up and coming home now?
She's going home at this moment, yeah.
Okay.
Because she's off.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do one last little touches on here. I'm just doing flats right now, and then I will end stream. Oh.
Thank you for coming, everybody.
And I'm probably, I don't think I'm gonna raid today on the simple merit of like, I want to get off as soon as possible. And when I raid, it's Twitch etiquette to like stick around for at least a few minutes. And I'm like, nah, I just want to get off right away. So I'm not gonna bother raiding today.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you everybody. I'm almost done. I'm just doing this one last filling in color. Oh gosh. I get to hear what that sounds like on the capture later. Ugh. That hurt me more than it hurt you. What?
Nothing. Just laughing.
I'm just laughing at this horrific noise that just came out of my body.
No, I'm not laughing at that.
Uh-huh.
look at your reaction to the noise.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. So I'm a comedy genius. Yeah. I'm so funny. Wee hee hee, I'm a stuffed animal tree.
You laugh like Gruntilda.
How does Gruntilda laugh again? Like, what is it?
Freaking, it goes like.
I don't feel like I can do it. I'm just more like, you know.
It's kind of like the snooty Japanese laugh, but a he instead of a full.
Like that.
So instead of like,
Ooh. Ooh.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is so stupid. All right, bye everyone.
All right, 99 everybody. Thank you for coming for this stream. Make sure you hydrate. That includes you, boyfriend. Grab your chuggas. I want to hear you grab your chuggas.
Sure.
Yeah. Let me hear you grab your chuggas. Here's my chuggas. Does that do anything for you? Chug, chug, chug. You chugging?
I did.
Yay! More waters in chat. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just stalling.
Yeah, you are. Get to cooking.
I'll get to cooking. Okay. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Mwah.